Hey friends, welcome. Friends, before we start with JSP and servlets, we need to set up our local system so that we can run and execute program on our local system directly. We need three software, out of which the first software which we need is JDK, and JDK stands for Java Development Kit. And if we Google JDK, the first search result would be Java SE downloads. And let us click on the first search result by Google. The current JDK version which is available at the time of recording is version 8 update 9192. Let us click on the icon Java downloads, and the download page for Java SE would load, and let us accept the license agreement. In order to initiate the download, we need to and we have to accept the license agreement. There are a couple of flavors of JDK available for different and various operating system, out of which whichever operating system you are using, choose the proper JDK. In our case, we are making use of Windows 64-bit operating system, so we would click on this link, Windows X64, and as soon as we click on this link, the download will initiate. In order to save some time, I have already downloaded this JDK file, so let us cancel the download. I have also installed this JDK in our system, so once the download is complete, also install the JDK in your computer so that we can start programming. Next thing that we would require is Tomcat. Apache Tomcat is a web server, and your code would be executed on this web server. So let us download the Apache Tomcat web server. The current version of Apache Tomcat is Apache Tomcat 9, and Tomcat 9 is the latest version, and my recommendation is to always go with the latest version of the software. In here, in this particular section, there are a couple of binary distributions. For example, in here there are zip distribution, Windows distribution, and this specific 32-bit/64-bit Windows Service Installer. My recommendation is to go with Windows Service Installer, as if we install the Service Installer, we also get an console name as Monitor Tomcat, which I will surely show you guys. If I click on this link, the download will start. So the download is initiated. Let us cancel the download because I have already downloaded and installed Tomcat. And the Monitor Tomcat console which I was talking about, if I search Tomcat on my Windows machine, then in here I will get this desktop app which is Monitor Tomcat, and using this Monitor Tomcat we can start or stop Tomcat service. So I can start the Tomcat service, and if I start the Tomcat service, then the Apache Tomcat is up and running. So let us click on OK to start with. The last software which we need is Eclipse IDE. Why Eclipse IDE? Because Eclipse is widely used in industry, and we will also prefer Eclipse to use as an IDE. So let us click on Eclipse downloads, which is the first search result by Google. In here, the latest version of Eclipse is Eclipse Neon. We can either make use of the installer, or we can also make use of packages. So both the ways are correct, and in my case I have downloaded the package of Eclipse. Let us go with the package option. So I will click on download package link, and in here we have this Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers link. Let us click on here, and there we go. So the Neon package is the latest one, and now we are making use of Windows 64-bit operating system. So we will click on this particular link, Windows 64-bit, and let us click on download, and the download will start in a minute, I suppose. Here we go. So download is initiated, and the download would be in the form of zip file. So let me cancel this. all this required software are already downloaded by me in order to save some time. So these are the three softwares, and out of which JDK and Tomcat are already installed. And in order to get started with Eclipse, we need to extract Eclipse in a separate folder. So let me extract it in here. There is, I guess, some kind of issue. Let me pause this video for a minute. So I have successfully extracted this zip file which I have downloaded from the internet, and all the files are inside here. And the issue which we were experiencing was due to some naming convention. I have fixed the issue. Now in here we have this Eclipse folder, and what I usually do, I cut this folder and paste it inside C drive, and which I have already did, and files are copied in here. And this particular Eclipse folder has all the required files which Eclipse IDE need. And inside this Eclipse folder we have this eclipse.exe application, and surely in order to access Eclipse easily, you can create a shortcut on the desktop. In fact, I have already created a shortcut on the desktop, and here, and let me close this windows, and here is the shortcut for Eclipse. And if I double click the Eclipse IDE will launch. Eclipse will take some time as we are starting the Eclipse for the very first time. And let me pause this video for a minute. Here we go. So the Eclipse IDE has launched, and it will give us a welcome page. And in order to proceed further, let us close the welcome page. And this is the perspective of Eclipse IDE. And to start programming with JSP, we need to add a server. And if you check at the lower middle part, in here we have these tabs, out of which one tab is servers. So in here, if I click on server, it will say no servers are available. Now in order to add a server, we have this link, no servers are available. Click this link to create a new server. Let me click on this, and in here the server we intended to add is Apache Tomcat. So we need to traverse this tree, and in here we have this Tomcat version 9.0 server. So let me click on this, click on next, and we need to give Tomcat installation directory to Eclipse. So let me browse and navigate to C drive and navigate to program files, then Apache Software Foundation, and here is Tomcat 9.0, and click on OK. So the location is under program files, Apache Software Foundation / Tomcat 9.0. Let us click on next, and let us click on finish. Here we go. Now friends, Apache Tomcat 9 server at localhost, and it shows that it's stopped and republished. Now we can right click it and start the Tomcat server. And if we do so, I suppose there would be an issue. And these errors are because Apache Tomcat is already running as a service, and the ports 8005, 8080 and 8009 are already in use. So in order to fix this issue, we need to take help of Monitor Tomcat console. So I will again search for Tomcat, and if I open Monitor Tomcat, then we need to stop the service and click on OK. Now Tomcat would be handled by Eclipse, and now as the service of Tomcat is being stopped, now we can start the Tomcat from the Eclipse. Now if I start Apache Tomcat, then it will not give us an warning. We need to allow the access. Let us allow access, and here we go. Apache Tomcat is started and synchronized. So this is how we can configure our local system to get started with JSP and Servlet. Definitely we will check how to code with JSP and Servlet in upcoming lecture. I suppose the lecture was easy to understand and you guys have understood what I was trying to convey. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Take care.